Very well. Let me begin. About a year ago, a lot of desirable merchandise began to appear. There were rumors of a lost dome having been reached, and there was a steady stream of prospectors through here. Much was found that was of value, surprising value. Why, to look at you and those bionics of yours, I shouldn't be surprised if some of those had come from there. But anyway, my brother and I tried to make sure the trade was properly regulated. Well, of course, we needed protection for an enterprise like this. We always do, but more than usual. And then my brother was murdered, and it has been anarchy here ever since.
Do you know who killed him?
No, but I know it wasn't merely impulse or a random act. There are always outlaws, but they were more than before, and better organized. Someone was feeding them with big ideas, somebody cunning.
You've heard people talking about the Silver Talon?
Yes, and undoubtedly it was him. But who he is, I have no clue.
Hey, I got the enforcers outside looking for somebody, and I think it's you.
Ah, my escort is here. Well then, time that I depart. You won't find me until it is safe again, but there'll be great reward for you when it is, if you can do as you say and find whoever killed my brother.
Hey, little quicker. Enforcers on the door is not a good look for business.
Hello and welcome back to Hired Gun. Last time, we helped the man that you just saw, the brother of the first Gilder, who was killed at the beginning of the game. And now we have to talk to the bartender.
You know about this dome they found around here a couple of years ago?
Oh yeah, the Cold Black. Everyone knows about that.
The Cold Black.
Yeah, that's what they started calling it. See, as far as anyone can tell, it's what used to be black level of a dome called Thorian Gamma 5. Or something like that anyway. But everyone started calling it the Cold Black after stuff started happening there.
The fighting, you mean? Over the Archaeotech?
No. Nobody's gonna worry about that around here. That's everyday business. A lot of strange stuff started turning up. Stranger than that second best you're drinking. Of course, strange means rare, and rare means valuable. So there were a lot of people out looking for it. But then they started coming back with stories. Or not coming back at all.
What kind of stories?
People going missing. Things in the dark. Voices. Strange dreams. Nightmares. Visions. Only without any wild snake. That made a lot of people suspicious.
About what?
About what those two Gilders were up to. So if you're wondering what got Morrow killed, well, I guess the answer could be out there.
And what's going on out there now?
I heard that since Morrow got shot, most of the territory around there has been Orlok. A gang called the Scrapjacks have got control of most of it, I hear. If they're smart, they'll be staying out of the place. But it doesn't hurt to control access to it all the same.
Damn fungus. Someone heard you got all Virax out of trouble. Well done. The crafty old rat. Even I didn't know about that little escape tunnel of his.
A lot of good it would have done him without me. Anyway, listen. Have you heard of the Cold Black?
Oh yeah.
Been there?
Nah, not going neither. Too many stories.
But you know where it is.
Yeah. And I'll tell you so you can stay away from it.
Not what I'm after. Take me there.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But not all the way. I'm not going in.
That's him. Hanging out with that Gilder. Virax. See him? It's them bringing all that trouble.
The Cold Black.
Gilder?
Let's see, fill up on those. Actually, I'm going to do a quick upgrade.
You've been causing...
I need you to look at my bionics.
Bump up ferric lure for extra loot. Don't have enough for any of that stuff. We'll boost auto sanguine. Boost second aim duration. Or no, not these. Shock and Crush aren't bad. I'm just not a fan.
And it works so well, it seems.
This is it. And it's as far as I'll go. You want my advice? Stay out of sight as long as you can. The route the prospectors have been taking is right up ahead. You'll see a few signs of them coming and going, I reckon. I'll keep watch here a little while, but you're on your own.
What's to be so afraid of? Can't be any worse than the trouble we're already in.
I like how Jado has just this great sword on his back. Okay, I forgot to grab Funeral Ball. I was kinda wanting to use that, but whatever. I'm here. Let's roll. Those are the legs of a sentinel. As you can see, these are the industrial variants.
I can tell you how this ends.
Bet you never fought a man with aimbot. I mean, I say it every time. I could sit here and praise the devs countlessly on little environmental pieces that really... They're things you wouldn't pay attention to normally, or things, if you're not like well-versed in the lore, you don't notice or know. But they include them, and I appreciate it. I know some people are likely sitting there thinking, oh, why does it matter if there's some, Sentinel civilian issue kind of thing here? Well, because that's kind of what you'd want to see. How else are they mining? It's not critical, but it helps really flesh out the world. Is there a chest anywhere around here? No, okay. Oh, I was gonna ask, what do you think of this game? Because I see a lot of people kind of ragging on it, and, as a viewer, I'm wondering your thoughts. Because I know some of you, that you've been sticking around watching every episode. So it makes me wonder, is it because this is 40k? Or do you think it's a genuinely decent game? I think it's pretty good. It needs work. I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, no, it's the perfect game. No, it definitely needs work. But for what it is, it's pretty good. I said early on, I was very skeptical of the Doom-style mobility system. I thought that was going to be just an absolutely stupid design choice. And I wasn't sure how it was going to fit in. I was wrong. It actually fits into the game and the setting quite well. Yeah, there are issues like the load stuttering. Big issue to me. Something that should be fixed. The reusing of maps. Credit where credit is due. As you progress through the story, more maps become available. So, at the beginning, if you do like I did and just grind out content trying to max your guy out early, it gets boring. You see the same couple maps time and again. But if you keep going through the game, you find more and more. There are other issues. I had said the status items. I wish there was some variation. Ones that give you extra refractor field on kill, or reload a percentage of your ammo on kill. Things like that, just to mix it up in case I want to run, a heavy weapon, and I want to run something that's going to restore some of my ammo on kill. I think that's a lot more useful there than on maybe a revolver, where the overall versatility of it at that point is pretty low. Or just the refractor field giving me extra armor, the elemental system needing a bit of work, just kind of explain what it does and how it affects the game. Higher tier versions of weapons pass +3, much like Inquisitor. You can farm for some high-end weapons if you really feel the need, or you start getting kind of stuck at a certain point. That's what I would want to see. I know I'm kind of backtracking, I'm just trying to make sure I've cleared everything and I know where the chests are. Because this map's fuzzy for me. So I have to kind of backtrack a couple times, make sure I've gone through, and as it progresses, like always, I'll remember where stuff is. But I think the Archaeotech system could do with some explanation. The weapon customization, I think it's good as a baseline, but from here on I think it needs to expand, especially on certain weapons. Funeral Ball, for example. I get it, it's a grenade launcher, but it has very little within it that you can do. I'd say introduce incendiary rounds and stuff like that. We're missing like Melta pistols and Melta guns. They might be further on in the game, I don't know. But at this current point, we're missing stuff. Just things like that I think could really bump this game up to be close to something that a lot of the community will enjoy. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, do these things and it'll become an instant hit, 10 out of 10, game of the year every year. It'll be like Knack for the PlayStation 3 or PS4, It's not that great. Also, Knack is a complete meme, but, it can help. And that's always my thing, is you can always improve a game. Now, this isn't a good sign. Destroyed sandbags, blast marks, destroyed turrets, dead Ogren, blood everywhere. These are the moments when something bad happened. Lots of blood everywhere. Nothing. But one thing I will admit is I always want games to do better. I refuse to write off a game as, bad or trash unless it is 210% trash. I think I know what that was. You can mop that up. Poison gas. What's in the chest? Undersuit. I mean, I would have taken the plasma pistol, but I am not... this is even scope. It's not too bad of a scope. I just hate scopes on my shotguns. It's one of those things that just kind of makes me cringe. Also, that Ogren is not correctly... Like, he is not right in his proportions. Neither of these guys are. Like, you saw those guys. Those dudes were titanic. That's like the Ogren of Ogrens. Pick up my batteries. Look at that turret. Actually looks like it's working. Huh. Looking like Slimer came through here. Shoot that one first. This one, step on by. Not screwing with psychers today. And this should explain what is here in the cold black. If you don't know, that is a symbol for the Gene Stealers, the Tyranids, but specifically Gene Stealers, Gene Stealer cults. Which would mean the cold black is occupied. Can I get in? Ooh. Okay, all that's kind of crap, so no point in taking any of it and equipping it right now. But yeah, that is the symbol of the Gene Stealer cult. Also, this would kind of explain things too. This is the carapace of, what would this be? Probably a Swarm Lord? Yeah, I'd probably say a Swarm Lord Tyrannid. But, as you can tell, this is where his head should be. I don't know what's up with the mushrooms, though. Those are just big mushrooms. Look at those guys. And that looks to be a Gene Stealer skeleton. And that is a living Gene Stealer. With Psychers, which I believe fits in lore. Yeah, Psychers would work. The Gene Stealers go down pretty easy. Oh, even bigger sign of them. Even more Gene Stealer corpses, another Swarm Lord. I think I need to explore this area a bit, though, because they just kind of yeeted me in. Got a nice big ol' Gonna let me get up here, game? Gonna be real difficult, huh? But that forms, I mean, that's, I would assume, just a giant Gene Stealer statue. Though it could also be a statue for, like, a Brood Lord, which is effectively a bigger Gene Stealer who leads Gene Stealers. I will say, though, it is Gene as in Gene, not Gene as in Jean. They're not stealing pants. Though I don't get why they're even called Gene Stealers, because to my knowledge they don't really steal genes. Like, the worst they do is kind of infect someone's genes and make them more of a supplicant to the Tyranids and create a cult to just invite the Tyranid fleets. Yeah, look at all those skulls. I think the Gene Stealers and the Tyranids are neat. They're a cool enemy. Yeah, these are probably, like, these are small, though. I'll say they're Gene Stealers, mostly because my other guess would be, like, Termagants and Hormagaunts. But since it seems to be a Gene Stealer cult thing, it's probably Gene Stealers. Another dead Ogre. Oh! Was not expecting ambush. As one would never expect an ambush. Hence why they're called ambushes. Not gonna lie, these, like, poison gas pods, they're not really a threat, they're just inconvenient. You know what I'm saying? Like, these aren't something where I'm sitting here going, oh man, this is real dangerous. It's just like, more of these. Just kind of slows down my movement. Wait for it to clear, and then grapple in. Oh. I was expecting a little more out of that. I will hold off on using that just for a moment. Oh! Was not expecting them to attack from behind. Yeah, see, these guys look different because they got the purple lights in effect. Which I'm just going to assume is Gene Stealer power. Or Tyranid-infused power, because otherwise I don't know why they're here. Hey, it's drained. Grav gun, sure. Why not? Don't really know how grav guns function. I've shot them a couple times, and they can trigger like a singularity, but I don't know how to trigger it. I don't know if it's an on-hit random effect, or if it's on kill. I don't mess with these enough to be able to say for certain. So this whole area is kind of a bust. That's fine. A little bit of a slow loading there. Yeah, I've got another huge skeleton. I think this is bigger than a Swarm Lord. This is like a Carnifex. Which is an even bigger Tyranid, I guess. No other way to really describe them. Yeah, right there. Singularity. Don't know what causes that. Okay, now I can go in this area. Okay, let's just use this. A little more reliable damage. As much as I want to flex with the grav gun, sometimes you just gotta use what you know. Battery. I think the Space Hulk... Yeah, the Space Hulk game had Gene Stealers too, but I think they were more fleshed out as opposed to just Gene Stealers. Like, there was proper, like, Gene Stealer cultists that are part human, wielding guns and stuff. That'd be a cool direction for this to go. I'll admit a little kinda considering, you know, the devs already did Gene Stealers. It would have been cool to see Chaos Cultists. Because, I mean, then you could introduce Chaos Spawn, and, you know, you got 4, 5, if you really want to be ambitious, flavors of Chaos. Though nobody really likes to admit Malal is a thing. Just want to make sure. Okay, battery. Nothing else. Still missing a chest. Ah, wrong way. But I mean, you look at even just the very basic. You look at Space Marine. Space Marine, the Chaos, the human worshippers of Chaos look so good, and you could do a lot with that. Granted, fighting Chaos isn't really a bounty hunter's job. This would be an Inquisitor's job or a Space Marine, which would also be really cool. And I can't imagine a Space Marine just sliding around like this, busting dudes up. It would be effectively just Space Marine. And the problem is if you made this game and you're a Space Marine, you've effectively just made Doom. Fighting demons, big heavy guy who busts dudes in half. Like, yeah, that's just straight up just Doom. Would I still play it? Yes. Without a doubt, I would still play that. Mostly because then the sheer number of weapons. Especially if they're like, hey, you can even find some rare weapons from the Horus Heresy. Get me like a Volkite pistol, I'd be down. Deathbringer. God, they even eat blast. Oh, time for me to exit. I was about to say, but I could sit here and farm. Nope, we're leaving. Take a hit, lose like 60 or 70 HP in a swing. Nope, we're gone. Don't need any of those. Don't need those. We'll take the grav gun. No. No. What do we have? I kind of need the loot bonus. No. How's that? 14%. Swap that out, swap that onto that. And that's all. Alright, so that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button, it helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.